Hi guys, so I'm actually in Sydney at the moment. I'll show you. So just a quick little message while I'm here. I'm just wanting to raise the issues just sparking people's heads once again. It's not brag book, like I've said in the past. I'm just wanting to raise the issue of us once again stepping outside our comfort zone and not worrying about what other people think around you and not doing the norm of what everyone else is doing around you. So I'm walking through the city of Sydney. I've been here for a work conference all week and I've got a day off now, so I'm just walking around by myself, and I notice a few homeless people sitting on the streets, busking, just sitting there for money that you actually normally just see overseas. And I just thought, wow, this is actually even happening here within the streets of Sydney, which I know it happens in every city, but it just made me really sad to see them sitting on the street homeless. And I know some people would argue the point that's their choice and stuff like that. I just wanted to point out that it doesn't actually matter what choices that they've made to get where they're at or what choices they haven't made and things like that. It doesn't matter how they got there and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that they don't deserve some help. A lot of us have been born into luck and good environments and parents with jobs and stuff like that, and we've been born into good situations, so that's all we ever know. These people here may not have been born into the situations, or they haven't been born into the lucky situations that we have, where you go to school, you get a job, you work, you have a house, and that seems normal to us. These people may not have been born into that. So I just wanted to point out that if you see people around, it doesn't matter how they got to where they got to or what choices they made. It doesn't matter even if they got caught up in the drug world or if they got caught up in whatever they got caught up in, even if it was bad decisions that made them be homeless. It doesn't matter what they've done to get where they are. It just matters that we unconditionally love on people and help them no matter what. Because if you made a wrong turn in your life and you ended up somewhere on the corner or somewhere in a bad spot, you'd hope that one person would walk past and not care what you've done, but they would just help you or at least look at you or smile. So I just want to encourage us all to not look into how people got to certain areas and just love on them and help them anyway. Just disregard things that they might have done, choices they might have made. Who cares? It doesn't matter what this guy did to be homeless. Just stop. No one was stopping. No one stops and acknowledges. They just think, he's poor, must have made bad choices in life. Oh, he mustn't have any motivation or any willpower or any succeed to be driven in life, to not have a job and not have a house. You don't know. You don't know why he's there. He might have been born with a health condition that means that he's never actually been able to get a job. So you don't know why he's sitting there. So people may not have employed him, and he's tried. He may have tried all his life to get a job, but because of some sort of health condition that he's been born with, he actually couldn't get a job because of our society today only hires certain people. So you don't know what sick he's been dealt with. You don't know if he spent the past 30 years actually married with a wife and children, and that actually has fallen apart and he's been kicked out, and that's why he's sitting on the street. He could have been the CEO of an executive company at some stage, and something has gone wrong. So you don't know where they've come from to be where they've been, or you just don't know if they've just been born into a different environment than what you have. And I think that we just need to not look into why they're sitting there, and just, even if it's just walking past, saying hello and acknowledging them, because everyone was walking past and not even looking at him, actually just treating him as if he's a parasite or piece of rubbish on the ground. He's a human. Just imagine if you were sitting there, you would hope that one person would walk past and maybe just even say hello or a wave or just a smile. Yes, he was asking for money. It's up to you whether or not you give money, but seriously, $10 out of your pocket is going to probably feed someone like that for a week. And who cares? Who cares what he spends it on? It's just the act of you giving and you loving on them that'll give them hope. And that little act of you giving to them may spark them to turn their life around and stuff like that as well. So just some encouragement to step outside the box and not just walk with the crowd and walk past people just because no one else is stopping. Doesn't mean that you don't have to. All right, guys. And Sydney, thank you for having me.